Sure, life would have been easier without him on the field, but your rivals tend to bring the best out of you. I was looking forward to getting the opportunity to go toe-to-toe with these guys again.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special Halloween night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL. As you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Tariq Cohen on the return.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Joe Mixon.
The first play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. As we settle in and get ready to watch the next chapter of this storied NFL rivalry unfold, you've likely noticed the lack of pregame theatrics in comparison to what we were used to last season.
Yes, absolutely been noticeable because we haven't heard the noise leading into this game where these guys are going back and forth with each other. And maybe it's because there's an injury that sidelined the guy who did most of the yapping last year. But just because we haven't heard the war of words so far doesn't mean that these guys don't want to get at each other. The intensity of the rivalry is still there, and I know it'll be evident once they tee it up and kick it off. And don't forget, one notable defensive star switched teams in the offseason. That's going to add to it.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking to throw. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the man for UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
33, Aaron Jones.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
For Devontae Adams, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers under pressure again, and down he goes again.
An 11-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down. Now Joe Mixon. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6-0 our score after 1. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Rodgers pass.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Trent Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
The kick is
And he's got it up and through. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
2nd and 10.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
49-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Number 28.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
49-yard line.
Mixon. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing, and I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, the little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. From the 31, Rodgers, pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Black. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Touchdown, Chicago! 72 yards on the punt return, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Well, what a game for him. He hits for the return cycle, so to speak. He had the kick return. Now the harder part, just got the punt return for a touchdown.
And I would imagine that the special teams coach, as the ball left the punter's foot, he was thinking, should have kicked away from him.
Yeah.
Should have kicked away from him. He's in a groove, and sometimes you hit those grooves or those zones in a game, and he's in one now. He's in perfect sync with his teammates blocking, and he knows how to find the end zone.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
47-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Robert Quinn make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Cohen. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. In the early window, lots of good matchups to choose from. We'll highlight the game in Detroit. A big one for the Lions, as that promises to be a tight one. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the LA Chargers. And one final game to highlight. It's Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Packers take over first and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
kicker. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Ball carried by number 27. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 38, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot, third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Steps away. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Mixon again.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. Down. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Extra point.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Is good.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Hello.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touch.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Invite. Do you have your truck?
Not right now. I'm playing football right now, but when I be done, yeah.
So we're about to make a video.
Get in your car! Oh my God!
Get in your stupid ass four-wheeler!
No, you don't.
Salty, can you please get out your four-wheeler?
Oh yeah, how you guys going today?
Alright. Y'all ready?
Quit fucking shooting my car! Yes, I'm
Fuck
ready.
it. I started the video! Ford, go! To your left. Salty, go to your fucking... Go, Salty! Salty, go! We have to go remake the video anyways.
Yep. Salty, you go towards the bridge, okay?
Salty, come here! Salty, come back! Salty, come back! Salty, come back!
See, babe, he's just like me. You don't know how to listen.
Alright.
Look at the car, Keegan.
Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got
What?
Packers touchdown.
Man, you fucking look at the fucking... I can do that, I always die.
In this game, and the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Quit beating my meat!
He was on point throwing the ball right
That
there.
made you stop.
To get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
Quit shooting my meat! I should have fucking got it and killed you.
You know want to make the video or not?
Let's do it. I'm trying to get this shit done.
Well, y'all keep fucking up and talking stop. Oh my god. Y'all broke my phone! That's not right.
You broke the phone again?
There was something wrong with the phone. The camera looked like y'all were like zigzagging. Salty! Get on your fucking thing. Thank you. You know what, Cookie? You're next to Salty. If you want to be in. I'm starting the video. When I say now, you both go. Lucifer, Salty goes toward the bridge. Don't you fucking move, Salty.
Taco and Sword goes towards the wall.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Hold up.
7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Salty, go towards the bridge. Ford goes to the water. Go. Taco, go. Lucifer, go.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch.
And if you want to get in front of me to do some tricks real quick, because we do have time left on this video. Get in front of me.
Me and Tonky just fucking ran into each other.
First down's on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Man, that beastie, you need to get your ass on. I need to run into your ass.
Well, you gonna wait.
Okay, there we go. Woo!
So into Bear
Now we made fucking video. Woohoo! I gotta find a song for it. What's a good country song?
Let's go.
Ford! I know, me and Ford are country people. Ford, what's a good song? Ford, send me a song to play. Pick a
Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find myself a beat. You know, if you destroy this car, you're losing money. I'll be right back.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So,
My
would you
game
like to try?
is almost done.
Cookie, I'll give you a try. Salty, if you have a GD, you have a G.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Cookie, do you want to try? Come on, get my...
Sometimes it takes a little while.
I'm with the others. Everybody just stay there. They were that area. Why?
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Fuck it. Still got, it's still intact.
With the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 3rd and long. Launches. And that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. It's caught here by Adams. And he's stopped well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll come out throwing here, start the drive. Time to his left.
Let's go.
Another 6. It's
Let's go.
touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Okay.
He will not make it to the goal line. It's
Hi.
his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's no consolation in his defense.
Don't text and drive. No, actually. There it is. There's your truck. Come on, Taco.
Who the actual fuck is in the goddamn phone? Salty?
3 yards to
Why?
gain
What
there,
happened?
2nd down. That first down completion only netted him
Wow, that's amazing.
2nd and 7.
Cookie, can you help me get out of here and stuff?
And a 42-yard line
Take them on.
down there.
Holy shit, where the fuck you come from?
Those faster passes, they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger than lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Shit! Right. I'm telling you, I don't want to get completely.
Where's the monster truck, Cookie? Cookie!
Oh, we're getting our monster trucks?
Jones has it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You're inside by the casino.
Timeouts. As the clock will stop.
Learn eventually.
7 seconds to play. Again, they'll throw with
I get me my lunch.
Adams on the hook. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the
Babe, what time is your friend picking you up?
I already went to hang out with her.
Oh, you said you won't be back by 7.
I know, right?
You know what? I got bored, okay? Leave me alone. Thank you, Cookie.
I don't doubt it.
Come here, Cookie. Cookie, come here. Turn back around. You fucking bitch.
What the fuck was that? It's like when you're driving in real life and all of a sudden you hear a big bump underneath the truck.
Now go back to there. To the waypoint. Follow the purple line on your map.
Let's go. Let's go.
Look on your map. You can jump. He put the monster truck in the tree. Back it up for 35 seconds. Hold up.
Defensively getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Babe, you let him drive, really?